Hey, look, the top's on it. Kind of ugly. I know. Not the way I wanted it to come out. I didn't want to take that bar out because that offers some support. And I rolled the edges over so there is no sharp edge. Which, maybe if I hadn't have done that, it would have come out right there. But it came out good enough. I had to add about 8 inches here so we can cover the box. And I'm thinking about maybe just a rubber flap or something to hang here. This particular starter box on this one, this was on our old, it was 20 or 25 horse that we had quite a few years ago. Had it until the bearings went, and Dad didn't agree with me on how to get the bearings out. And in the process of things, I was going to grab a couple tools that I thought we could use to make it happen. We couldn't get the pump off the shaft, so we couldn't get the thing apart. And in the process, he threw 2 blocks in, kind of along the armature and against the field. And as I turned around to see him swinging the sledgehammer against the end of the shaft, I yelled no, and that was too late. He ended up ruining the armature and ruining the windings in the field. Okay, well, we know after last year, the windings is like $3,500 to get that taken care of. The armature is a lot more money. So at that point, yeah, we scrambled and found a couple used pumps, and they ended up being fire pumps. They're made to pump volume, not pressure, so it's a lot bigger pump housing. Smaller motor on the one we got too, but anyway, so we still had the control box. Got it stripped off that other pump, got it on here. Long story short, with a 10 horse motor on this box, we never had any issues with it. With the bigger pump on it, when a hot day and the sun would be kind of getting down where it would hit the control box, and she'd shut down. I forgot to mention that to Tom when he was getting things wired up to see if he knew a reason. But what we did on the old pump years ago was we just hung a feed sack over here so it would shade it. Didn't always work, but at least got a few more hours out of the day before it shut off. So anyway, that's what I don't want to put anything solid here, but I've got a couple strips of rubber that'll hang right there nicely. That'll at least shade it. Because if you need to get to something, I don't want something solid around the outside. And hey, Murphy got his 3rd video up finally. Him and his mom. We're going to have to change that to the Murphy and Mel show. They gave a very nice shout out, not only to me, but to a few others. I guess I must have been the one to push him hard enough to make him start doing the videos. As they both, him and his mom, they both gave us very nice compliments. Very, very nice shout out. I appreciate that. Thank you, Murphy and Mel. You guys keep making the good videos. I know that's only the 3rd one up, but you're doing great. And you folks are kicking the butt. Keep it fun. Keep it real. That's the plan. So, they also made the other shout outs, all good channels that I'm friendly with, channels that he's been friendly with for a long time. So my wife decided, we need to do a video to thank them. Well, yeah, we'll see. She thinks she wants to get everybody together and do it. Well, number one hasn't been here all week. She's still home, still not feeling well. Number 2's been so busy with school that she can't even see what direction up is. The only good thing is she's been taking a break later in the afternoon and going for walks. And so on her walks, she's been going out and checking calves and checking cows and That's a good thing. At least she's doing that. I wish she was doing a few more things, but she's not. You know, I still got a couple calves that need tagged and tattooed. I mentioned that in yesterday's video. They need their shots yet too. And my back right now, if I lean over to do that, I'm going to be laying on the ground next to him, and it's just not worth it to try because I know what's going to happen. I can still keep doing a lot of other things, but if I do that, there's going to be a lot of things I won't be able to do for a while. Till they open this crud back up and actually let me get into the hospital and get straightened out. So anyway, there's the ugly roof. There's the old ugly roof. That's what that one tube was put on top for, was just to give it a high spot so water would run off instead of set. Yeah, it's got to run off an end on this one, but that's all right. We can tip it one way or the other. That's why it's got a jack on it, right? And actually, when it's down there, those wheels will probably be in holes, so it'll be leaned back. It'll work. Oh, what else? Let me see. That's still sitting here. Yeah, my wife was going to finish needle scaling this thing a week ago. Hadn't happened yet. Get it done, and I don't know if I'm going to get the pinion shaft out of that and get that changed before it's underneath the buggy or not, because I really need to get it underneath there so we can move the buggy. And I need to do something to get a front wheel under it, because the shaft and mount for the tire we got, well, that's the only one I got that fits this thing unless I make something. And flat tire don't move very well. So anyway, thought I'd show you this. There'll be more. It's Sunday morning. I finally got caught up on people's videos and comments and everything else. Feeding's done. No new babies yet. I keep looking at those girls and saying, what the heck? And last thing I'm doing to this, I'm making a piece. I'm going to shove in the end of that piece of tubing right there to hang that suction hose on. That's for the primer pump. But it will fit right here on the front just right. About the best place to put it. Maybe. Be kind of nice if I could hang it underneath the roof, but there's nowhere to do that. You know, it's held up for a lot of years laying on top of the other one out in this weather, so when it's not in use. Anyway, this is more than long enough. Babble on forever, don't do no good. So we'll get some more on here later.
He was running. Now he stopped. As soon as I turned the camera on. That one right there, she wasn't going anywhere, but the other three were running. There we go. Get some zoom time in. Little playtime. It's Sunday evening. Unproductive day. It's nice and bright out right now. Rained all night. It was nice earlier. Showered. Then it was nice. Then it showered. Then it was nice. Everything's still sopping wet out. Driveway, if you can see it. No, can't see it. It's only about half dried off. Cow lot looks like it's just got done raining. But hey, I did something productive today. I finally got my drone out and buzzed it around a little bit. I gotta say I didn't do too bad. I'm assuming I must have bumped something. I hooked it up to my tablet and got a little video. Somewhere along the line I must have bumped something because I realized, wait a minute, it's not recording. I don't know how long it didn't record. I just know it didn't do it. So I'm gonna, by now you've already seen that. I put stuff up in the way that I video it. Same order. Hey, if I figured out how to put sound to it, you got sound. If I figured out how to voice over, well, you got that. But I'm gonna see if I can figure that out tonight. Yeah, can't see squat outside. I'm gonna say it actually looks pretty good. The cows have gotten a lot more of that eaten down. And they're all out there. Well, all the ones with the calves on them. And I say I goofed off this afternoon. Had lunch and got to dinking with my drone and kind of figured it out. I didn't want to throw more apps on my phone because I got one on here that to link up the computer and everything with it so I can do this stuff. And that one's been giving my phone fits. It really kind of pissed me off, actually. Microsoft Launcher. I can't do anything without okaying it with Microsoft Launcher. That was the dog. No. Anyway. So I'm ready to dump that off my phone, and I ended up linking my phone to my tablet since it didn't want to do things in the cloud. I went ahead and linked them via Bluetooth. So those videos are on my phone, and you just missed a wipeout. That one right there wiped out. So anyway, it's all on here. I was thinking about using the tablet to try to upload because I've got Power Director on there too, but I know what I'm doing with my phone. Although I still might use Power Director. I think I might have to Bluetooth this one over and the other one over to it. We'll see. But anyhow, that's what my day's been. I did finish up, I think I finished up that pump trailer. I just didn't hang the hose on it. Oh, I still need to put a flap on there just for a shade. That's what I was still gonna do. But I got tired of looking for parts and pieces. And by then it was lunchtime. And like I said, then I got to play with my drone. I don't know how long I actually had it up. There's like 6 minutes of video, and there's a good chunk that wasn't in there. And I had the thing turned on and, not flying, but turned on for a while I was trying to figure stuff out. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. They say it's free. It's one of the few things you don't got to pay for and you can get away with during all the COVID-19 shutdown stuff. Hopefully y'all are doing well. I'm really surprised we haven't heard the suicide rate go way up yet. But I got a feeling things are going to get a lot worse before they get better too, so that may happen. That's one of the things that's always been a thing along the agricultural community. People don't realize, you can take a multi-million-dollar business in town and the CEO offs himself because he can't take it. Well, you got the same thing going. You think about even just the equipment here, there's well over $1 million in equipment here. Even the ground, I mean, you know, I guess we are a multi-million-dollar farm. Especially if you got to replace the stuff. But, you know, financial troubles always hit people in the head. And I'm sorry, you know, I know it can happen. I don't think the easy way out's the best way. But then I've struggled my whole life for everything I got. You know, if I got nothing, I got nothing. I can still get by, hopefully. Anyway, that's just me. Everybody's different. So, once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of drone footage I got. It's been, you know, the weather's been changing every 5 minutes, so I went out when it wasn't really bad and played my little bit, and the wind picked up just about the same time the battery died, so that was a good thing. So, thanks for watching.